Hello and welcome to the Sports Doyen, and we are here back with a preview of the Indian Super League. We're talking about ATK Mohan Bagan today, a completely new franchise in a sense, which has seen a merger of two teams. And for more on this, I'll first of all come to Pratmesh. This is a combination of the past of Indian football with the modern standard of Indian football, isn't it? I mean, Mohan Bagan, arguably the oldest club in India, with ATK, with coming together with ATK, probably the most successful modern club in India, along with Bengaluru FC. How do you see this going on?
Well, this is like the perfect blend of an older culture into a new arena altogether. Because I felt that there were things with Mohan Bagan, unfortunately, as historic as the club is, they couldn't manage the commercial side of it. Whereas ATK, they have been successful on the pitch in the ISL with Antonio Abbas once an ATK manager leaving, then coming back, and then again winning the ISL title. So I think that success story of ATK blends pretty well a new club with a history behind them now with Mohan Bagan also a part of it. So it's a perfect blend, you could say, and a good one for the ATK fans. I think half of them will be divided now because it's East Bengal as well. So we are going to see a little divide there.
Yeah, of course. And Sulaksh, when we talk about Mohan Bagan, I'm sure Mohan Bagan and East Bengal are along with the three Goa clubs. I mean, they are the most famous names in Indian football right now. And what an historic year it was last year when Mohan Bagan were the I League champions and ATK were the ISL champions. How do you see them coming together? Because if take a look at the squad, they've got some really formidable players, and for our Indian fans, I'm sure a lot of you must have heard of Sandesh Jhingan and Subhashish Bose. Beyond that, you've got Brandon Inman, you've got Roy Krishna, you've got the likes. So, how do you see them shaping up? Would you put them as one of the favorites?
I think you have to put them as one of the favorites because they are the most successful club in the league, and they're coming back on like back-to-back victories in the ISL, and they've just been spectacular. And it's going to be interesting to see the how the merger plays out because I've heard that the squads have combined, they've kept mostly Atletico players, but there are some Mohan Bagan players that are going to be introduced to the ISL. So it's going to be really interesting. As I can see, they have a very easy. I won't want to call it easy, but they have a very favorable run of fixtures to start off with. They're playing Kerala Blasters, who play seventh, and I don't think they've ever got going in the ISL per se in terms of challenging for the title. And then they play East Bengal, the new entrants, and coming third. Then they're playing Odisha, who also came sixth in the table last time. So it's gonna be it's probably gonna be more of the same from Atletico. And as you mentioned, they have some amazing players. They have David Williams as well. That list that you're mentioning. So it's gonna be good.
Just before we round this off, Pratnesh, any players that you would want to keep your eye on for ATK Mohan Bagan, and any insights on the team, on the style of play that you might have seen? I'm sure that there'll be a change in style of play with the mashup of two cultures of the two different clubs. But anything on the ATK side that you'd want our viewers to keep an eye out for?
I think with Kolkata, they've always tried to put on an aggressive brand of football, which is what I think you will see with ATK Mohan Bagan as well. I feel that there are obviously Roy Krishna, David Williams, Brandon Inman will get a lot of publicity. They will be the star players to watch out for. But really looking forward to Subhashish Bose. I think he had a good season last year for Mumbai
Yes.
City FC, and he's joined his home club now. So I think that would be a good motivation for him. Also, Sumit Rathi came in, last season, impressed a lot of people, and really looking forward to see him. I think he's a versatile player in defense. So I think that is going to be something that I'm really looking forward to. They have a very good young core which they can really build on, and let's hope that with Jingan and with also the experience of Sandesh Jingan and what he brings to this entire defensive setup, they have a very good goalkeeper as well. So I think defensively they are going to be strong. Offensively, we know that Abbas is going to work his magic. They are going to press hard. They are going to try to win those first balls or second balls. So I think we're going to see that aggressive nature of ATK Mohan Bagan.
Just final predictions, boys. I'll simply ask you predictions. Do you think they'll make the playoffs or the semi-finals, as they put them? Sulaksh and then Pratmesh.
I think they'll definitely be fighting for top two, and I think another thing that I'd like to round off with too that will be interesting to see is the historical rivalry between Mohun Bagan and East Bengal. How that's
Yeah,
gonna play out with
I
this merger.
I can see the second fixture with East Bengal, so that should
Yeah,
be interesting.
exactly. So I just want to see if there will be the same kind of rivalry that has existed and how it's gonna play out in the setup. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, top two for sure.
Pratmesh.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely be in the race for the playoffs, no doubt about that. Third or a fourth place because you've got two really giant teams. Not historically giant as such, Mumbai, but I think they've got now. So I think for them and Goa, I think I'm going top two, but ATK definitely third.
All right. And that's about it for ATK. Do keep it locked to the TSD for more such previews on the ISL.